Anxiety and worry can take our energy away from positive change. Hey, 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 family. Another day to get better. Another video on anxiety, which a lot of us struggle from. Going to get straight into the material, not waste any of your time, which I hope this is not wasting your time. I don't believe it is. Get right into this here, though. Continuation of where I left off in my last anxiety video. Intercept it early is the heading. Worrying serves no purpose unless it leads to some type of constructive action. It often causes us to enter into a cycle of anxiety. So, worrying about a future outcome, worrying about how we're going to take care of this, how we're going to do that, worrying about how something is going to turn out, enters us into a cycle of anxiety, which kind of is fear, doubt, putting limitations on ourselves mentally. The further we go into this whirlpool of anxiety, the more difficult it is to bring ourselves back up out of it. The earlier we can intercept ourselves in this cycle of anxiety, which starts by worrying, being doubtful, having fear of a certain outcome, the better, the easier it will be. The key point to intercept this downward cycle is as early in the process as possible. Okay, so that's the key point, is to intercept this cycle early in the process as possible. The power of the individual to control negative thinking decreases as the anxiety increases. So as the further we get into this whirlpool, this cycle from worry, fear, and doubt into anxiety, the power that we have to control negative thinking decreases. Okay? Because anxiety, worry, doubt, fear brings on negative thoughts. Just like a ball that is starting to roll down a hill, the time to stop it is at the very beginning before it has gathered momentum. Okay? Went and got my hair cut, feeling better, looking better. Another day to get better, right? All right, so next heading here is restrict your times for worry and thinking about your problems. So restrict your times. What does that mean? Set aside time for worry and thinking about problems? We'll see. It is also important to choose and limit the times you are going to think about your problems. So we're supposed to put that in our daily to-do list? Worry about my problems? I don't think so. But some individuals find that they awaken during the night and then begin worrying as they think about their difficulties. This makes it hard for them to go back to sleep and can be very upsetting. So it's interrupting our sleep habits, and sleep habits are very important to our recovery of our mind and our body, our spirit. Okay. Usually, this is not a good time to think about problems. It is a time of low ebb physically and psychologically. Don't know what ebb is? Low ebb, EBB, physically and psychologically. Lying in bed in the dark without any external stimulation leads the mind to focus inward instead of outward. This allows anxiety and depression to flood the mind with negative thoughts. It also robs the person of sleep and can cause them to feel fatigued the next day. Many people find that a much better time to think about problems is when they are fully awake and at the peak of their energy. You may find that you have some part of the day in which you are most up, in quotations. During this time, you are likely to feel more capable of dealing with problems and less powerless. One solution, if you find yourself worrying excessively while lying in bed at night, is to promise yourself that you will think about your problems, but at a particular later time when you know that you will be better able to take an active problem-solving approach to your difficulties. So I guess it does mean schedule a time for thinking about our problems and difficulties and challenges. Because no matter what in life, those are always going to be there. It's just what life is. This is a challenging world out here around a bunch of challenging people, and just a huge challenge for us to overcome. But we can do it. All right, the next heading is using relaxation to counter anxiety. In many ways, relaxation is the opposite of anxiety. Anxiety tenses muscles. Relaxation helps them release and let go. Anxious tension can cause muscle discomfort and cramping. Relaxation is generally a pleasant sensation. Relaxation generally shifts the brain and body away from the fight or flight response. Stress response is basically another word for it. Fight or flight response, stress response. So it says relaxation generally shifts the brain and body away from the fight or flight response. And then in quotation or in parentheses, it says sympathetic activation. So, okay. So I guess sympathetic activation is shifting the brain and body away from fight or flight and towards a calmer mode of functioning. Or, okay, the fight or flight response is sympathetic activation, and towards a calmer mode of functioning is parasympathetic activation. Okay. But how does a person go about achieving a state of relaxation? Below are some special techniques and exercises to help you learn to relax. However, relaxation is not just something which can occur during special times and places when you are performing the exercises. It is a skill which can be learned and used in everyday life. Okay, so learning relaxation techniques is a skill that can be learned and used in everyday life. Okay? Moreover, relaxation is more than just letting go of muscle tension. For relaxation to work, a person must also let go of the worries and negative thoughts which may be causing their tension in the first place. The following exercises are meant to help you learn to relax better. By practicing these over a period of time, consistently, on purpose, consistently practicing making this a habit, you will become better at this. These exercises are just like everything else in your life. The more you practice, the better you will become. In becoming relaxed, it is helpful to breathe in a relaxed manner as well. The form of breathing which tends to be most associated with anxiety is rapid, shallow breathing in the upper chest area. Some studies have shown that persons who are more relaxed breathe slowly and deeply from their abdomen, from your stomach. Okay, so breathing exercises. Slowly and deeply. If you're feeling anxiety, breathe slowly and deeply. Listen to the sounds around you, the smells, different sensations in the moment, bringing you from thinking about the past, thinking about the future, into this current moment, which is where all of our control resides, is right now. All right, so breathing. All right, next heading, time for practice. So it says, lie down on a bed or a couch. Place your hand on your abdomen. Start with a deep, relaxing sigh. Breathe down low into the abdomen area and then let out the air slowly. Place your hand on that area of your stomach. Keep breathing slowly, causing your hand to go up and down. Do this until it seems natural to you. Shift to upper chest breathing and breathe in a shallow and rapid manner. How does that make you feel? Now shift back again to slow breathing down low. How does that make you feel? We gain the most control over a behavior when we can do both it and its opposite. Okay, we can gain control over a behavior when we can do it, the behavior, and its opposite behavior. Learn how to make yourself breathe in your diaphragm. Then practice breathing in your chest. Then, by shifting back and forth, you will learn the difference in the two types of breathing. To help slow your respiration, try breathing in through your nose and then pursing your lips to blow out between them. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This will make a gentle swishing sound and will slow your exhaling. Pursing your lips like a kiss. For many persons, this produces a calming sensation. Once you become adept at relaxation and slow breathing, you will find that you can do it in almost any situation without it being noticeable to others. You will be able to relax and breathe slowly, even in a standing position. Think to yourself, breathe in relaxation and blow out the tension. In the relaxation, out the tension. The tension is leaving my body each time I exhale. Each time I inhale, I am breathing in clean, fresh air that will relax me. I am blowing out my tension into the air. Okay, so that's some self-thought, self-talk thinking that we can think while we're breathing that. Breathing exercise, practicing that at work, in your car, wherever. Maybe preferably probably not while driving, but rate your relaxation before and after these exercises. So this is work. You have to journal about it, write it down, monitor it so that you can manage it. Rate your relaxation before and after these exercises. Don't expect it to go down to 0, but strive to decrease your tension by several points on a 10-point scale. All right, so we'll get into some more practice, the tense and release method of relaxation in the next video. But for now, that was a couple of coping skills. Your breathing, for one thing. Actually, that might have just been one. But all right. Learning a little something here. It's getting better, the information. First, it was kind of like I wasn't feeling it, but we're going to get into the daily entry that I had to enter into my nightly journal while I was in that inpatient treatment program at the Challenge Incarceration Program for my 5th OWI, drunk driving. We are on October 20th of 2011. And the first question was, what was positive and what was negative about today? The positive about today was that I realized that I have not been in the program 1 month and I am getting something out of it. I didn't think I would. Negative was I was hoping for mail and did not get any. What were the main feelings I experienced today, October 20th, 2011, 13 years and some months ago? I felt motivated today because it's my program, and I get as much out of it as I can get. Okay, all right. What helped me make it through the day? Just keeping my ears and eyes open and soaking in some of the useful tools staff give other inmates and using some of what I hear to get through the day. Sergeant initialed that, saw some significance in that question in my answer, so I had to write yes, sir, to let him know I saw that you acknowledged that question. All right, final question. What did I learn today? On the 20th of October in 1947, the investigation that was called the Red Scare was launched, looking into communism in Hollywood. All right. I don't know if anybody knew that, but in 1947, October 20th, the investigation called the Red Scare was launched, looking into communism in Hollywood. All right. Well, another day to get better, guys. Keep pushing forward. Never give up. Just because we've done something so long doesn't mean we have to keep doing it. We can learn new ways and make those habits. Thanks for watching again. Hope you're enjoying this, and hopefully you're learning some techniques. And I know I'm learning something. But thanks. Come back for my next video.